Saturn, the sixth planet from the Sun and the second largest in our solar system, is a mesmerizing celestial body known for its stunning rings. Beyond its magnificent adornment, it holds many secrets and wonders, making it a captivating subject for astronomers and space enthusiasts alike. Here's a detailed overview of Saturn, covering its physical characteristics, atmosphere, moons, exploration history, and significance. A gaseous giant, Saturn is a gas giant, primarily composed of hydrogen and helium. Its enormous size dwarfs Earth, boasting a diameter of over 95,000 kilometers, approximately 9 times our planet's width. However, despite its size, it's surprisingly lightweight, being the only planet less dense than water. This is because its vast expanse is mostly made up of gases, with a solid core hidden deep within. While Saturn may appear serene from afar, its atmosphere is anything but calm. Powerful storms rage across its gaseous surface, reaching speeds of up to 1,800 kilometers per hour. The most famous of these is the Great White Spot, a giant anticyclonic storm that appears roughly every 30 years. Realm of the Rings, the most iconic feature of Saturn is undoubtedly its magnificent ring system. Comprised of billions of particles, mainly ice and rock, ranging in size from dust grains to boulders, these rings stretch over 280,000 kilometers outward from the planet. The rings are divided into distinct bands, each with its own characteristics. The most prominent inner rings are bright and wide, while the outer ones are fainter and dustier. These majestic rings are not static, they are constantly evolving, with particles colliding, breaking apart, and reforming under the influence of Saturn's gravity and other celestial forces. 1. Exploration history, Time's Pioneer and Voyager missions. The Pioneer 11 and Voyager 1 and 2 spacecraft provided the first close-up images and data of Saturn and its moons in the 1970s and 1980s. Time's Cassini-Huygens mission, the Cassini spacecraft, a collaboration between NASA, the European Space Agency, ESA, and the Italian Space Agency, ESI, orbited Saturn from 2004 to 2017. It provided unprecedented detail and insights into Saturn's rings, atmosphere, and moons. The Huygens probe, part of the mission, landed on Titan's surface, providing the first direct measurements from the surface of a moon in the outer solar system. 2. Physical characteristics, Time's size and mass. Saturn has a diameter of about 120,536 kilometers, 74,897 miles, at its equator, making it the second largest planet in the solar system after Jupiter. Its mass is approximately 95 times that of Earth. Time's density. Despite its enormous size, Saturn's average density is relatively low, less than 1/8 that of Earth. This low density indicates that Saturn is primarily composed of gases, with a small rocky core at its center. 1. Structure. Saturn's rings are divided into several main ring systems, named alphabetically in the order of their discovery. Example, D-ring, C-ring, B-ring, etc. The rings are not solid structures, but are instead composed of countless individual particles orbiting Saturn independently. Despite their apparent density when viewed from afar, the rings are actually quite thin, with a thickness ranging from tens of meters to a few kilometers. 4. Atmospheric composition. Saturn's atmosphere is primarily composed of hydrogen, about 96%, and helium, about 3%, with traces of other gases such as methane, ammonia, and water vapor. Saturn's rings are primarily composed of water ice, with trace amounts of rocky material and organic compounds. The particles in the rings range in size from tiny dust grains to larger boulders, but the majority are small, ranging from micrometers to meters. Time's weather. Like Jupiter, Saturn experiences dynamic weather patterns, including powerful storms and jet streams. The most famous feature in Saturn's atmosphere is its hexagonal polar vortex at its north pole, a persisting cloud pattern, times cloud layers. Saturn's atmosphere is divided into distinct cloud layers, with bands of clouds visible in its atmosphere. The colors of these bands are thought to be caused by different compositions and altitudes of clouds. 5 moons. Saturn has a vast system of moons, currently known to have 82 moons. The largest and most well-known of these moons is Titan, which is larger than the planet Mercury and is the only moon in the solar system known to have a thick atmosphere. Other notable moons include Enceladus, which spews water vapor geysers, and Iapetus, with its two contrasting hemispheres, one dark and one bright. Times diverse characteristics. Saturn's moons vary greatly in size, composition, and characteristics. Some, like Titan, have substantial atmospheres and even lakes of liquid methane and ethane on their surfaces. Others are irregularly shaped and heavily cratered. 6. Scientific significance. Times Saturn's unique features, such as its rings and hexagonal polar vortex, continue to fascinate scientists with valuable insights into the processes of planetary formation and evolution. Times the study of Saturn's rings also helps scientists better understand the dynamics of orbital mechanics, gravitational interactions, and the behavior of small bodies in space, particle aggregation, collisions, and the formation of moonlets and moon-moon interactions.